Hey everybody, Vampire Lord 1024, and this is the itch.io game Space Frog, a story of a frog in space. So, I do have itch.io I wanted to say. I know there's no sound in this, so you're probably hearing whatever I put in the video. But please do follow me on itch.io. I'm not going to make any games, but like I'll always say, you're more than welcome to follow me and see what games I might play, see what games I've already played in those two collections of mine. And of course, you can always follow me on my social medias listed below in the description of the video or over on my YouTube channel's About tab. I just wanted to point out that this is all pre-recorded as of December 30th, 2020, and that this is the premiere. So anyways, once upon a time, there was a frog. His name was Space Frog. His name was actually Hobart, but everyone called him Space Frog, except his mother. His mother called him Hobart. Okay, weird name. Okay, Space Frog had a little spaceship. It was just made for him. It was very little though, so it could only fit him in his trusty satchel, which he carried everywhere. But one day, Space Frog decided to collect a star. Not just any star, though. He wanted the brightest and the sparkly star in the sky. To get a star, Space Frog would need to board a spaceship. However, he could only bring one thing with him in his satchel, since both the ship and his satchel were not very big. Space Frog looked around to see what he could bring. What did he put in his satchel? So, this is a kind of like one of those choose your own adventure kind of pick the story. So, I'm going to just go down the list and go space food. Space Frog put a packet of space food in his satchel. The silver packaging was what made it different from regular food. Looks like ice cream. Oh look, he's in this little ship. Now that Space Frog was ready to go, he got into his spaceship, and he started the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Does he have his tongue out? Okay, the spaceship flew up, and away, to infinity and beyond. When it was over the mountains, past the moon, and farther than most frogs could ever dream of going, the Space Frog was no ordinary frog. On the contrary, his mother told him he was extraordinary, but she told him this every single day. Space Frog peered out the spaceship window. He knew that he was what he was looking for. He just needed to find it. But where should he go? Ooh. The first planet Space Frog saw was a small one, pale and blue. Did he stop his spaceship? Why not? Sure. Space Frog landed his ship on the small planet and stepped out. The blue ground was hard and rocky. It hurt Space Frog's feet. Space Frog trekked across the pale blue planet and found a little field of white grass. In the middle field was a sheep. Space Frog stared. The sheep stared back. Hello, said Space Frog, looking for a star. Bah, said the sheep. Space Frog did not understand the sheep. If only he had paid better attention in sheep class. I don't know what sheep class is, but if it's not an SWAJP, I have no fucking clue. And if you don't know what that is, go check out my chill stream with subscribers number 5, and you'll get the joke. Be sure to watch all 2 hours of the video, by the way. It's literally that long. Okay. Space Frog wasn't sure what to do. He didn't speak sheep. Could he communicate with the sheep some other way? Offer some space food. He opened a packet of space food. Inside was a dry block of something that could hardly be called food, but people couldn't be picky about food in space. Are you hungry? Even if Space Frog didn't speak sheep, he knew that everyone liked to eat. And he was right. The sheep only took one look at the space food, were eating a whole wrapper and all. That sounds like what you do in Animal Crossing when you eat the candy. Space Frog gasped. You can't eat the wrapper. It's not food. The damage was done. The sheep had already finished eating. And then Space Frog... Seriously? On the grass behind the sheep, you can see some sparkly, a bright star. Is this for me? Space Frog asked the sheep. Bah, said the sheep. It sounded like a yes, a Space Frog. Thank you, replied Space Frog, but the sheep had already trotted away. Space Frog managed to stuff the big star into his satchel. It made for a tight fit, you know what I'm saying, inside his little spaceship, but he steered his ship back down to Earth. After he landed, Space Frog did not go home. No, he had somewhere else he had to go first. He checked that the star was still safely in his satchel, and then he headed not for his house, but for the one next door. Space Frog rang the doorbell. He didn't have to wait long before his best friend Earth Cat answered the door. His name was actually Jake. No one called him Earth Cat, but Space Frog. Hi, Space Frog. Sorry, I have to work today, so I can't play with you, said Space Cat with a frown. Space Frog shook his head. It's okay. I'm just here to give you something. Earth Cat looked confused. For me, it's not my birthday or anything, though. Space Frog took the star out of his satchel. It glowed bright in his hands. I know you've been working late into the night recently, so I wanted to get you a star for light. For a moment, Earth Cat didn't say anything. Then he gave Space Frog a hug. Thank you, Space Frog. It's very kind of you. Earth Cat took the star with a smile. Space Frog smiled back. No problem, Earth Cat. Space Frog gave Earth Cat a wave before heading back home. After Space Frog got back, he put away his satchel and lied down in bed. He had a good day. He'd gone to space, found a bright and sparkly star, and met up with his best friend, Earth Cat. Okay, I hope Earth Cat will have time to play with me soon. Space Frog closed his eyes and dreamt of the adventures he and Earth Cat could have tomorrow. The end. Yes. So. Empty. Okay, let's go. Space food. We'll get to the fork in a road. Yes. Back. Bah! Space Frog asked, but the sheep continued staring. That didn't work. What else could he do? Give up on the sheep? The hell with it. It seemed that today was just not a good day for star collecting. Space Frog decided to fly spaceship back down to Earth. Space Frog hadn't give up, though. Of course he hadn't. Sure, he didn't have get a star today. The stars would still be there tomorrow, and Space Frog would be ready for them. Cool. So, let's get some space food. 3, 2, 1. Blast off! So, no. The second planet Space Frog saw was a big one. Bright and red. Did he stop his spaceship? Yes! Space Frog flew his spaceship into the planet and made a landing. The red soil was soft but clumpy. It would definitely be a pain to clean after. Space had only walked for a short while when he came across a little festival stall. Inside the stall, a surly-looking bear. That surly-looking bear. Hello, said Space Frog with his eyes wide. I love festivals. Can I play at your stall? The bear pointed to a sign next to her. It read, 5 coins for 1 play. 5 coins was a lot of money. Did Space Frog even have any? Offer some space food. Could I trade you for some space food? Suggested Space Frog. The bear pointed to the sign. Don't pay, don't play. Can I pay with space food? Space Frog asked. Bear looked at Space Frog. Can't you read? It's 5 coins for 1 play. I can't read. No, I'm just joking. Space Frog can't read, and Ness from Earthbound can't read either. That's a reference to my Let's Play of Earthbound, if you haven't seen it, by the way. Space Frog looked at his space food. It didn't say how much it cost. Bear looked at Space Frog for a bit longer than sight. Fine, I'll trade you for a constellation prize. To stop looking so mopey, Bear fumbled around behind the stall. Space Frog was confused. Constellation prize? Don't you mean consolation prize? Whatever. Close enough. I mean what I said, replied the bear, and she stuck out her paw. In her paw was a little shiny something. A star! Space Frog gasped. Sure, it wasn't too bright or sparkly, but still. Now go away, the bear said. You're getting in the way of my business. Space Frog put the star inside his satchel. Then he squeezed it. Okay, he went home and took the star out of his satchel. It's very small for a star, but not very bright or sparkly. Honestly, you could call it a glowing rock, and very few people would have known the difference. Okay, but he had a nice little souvenir and a good story to go with it. Space Frog would go looking for brighter and sparklier stars tomorrow. Ooh, man. The itch.io page says this was a little, but space food. How many scenarios are there for real? No. Yes. Asked to play for free. Maybe. Could I play for free? Asked Space Frog. But the bear just pointed to the sign. Well, no harm in trying. Give up on the stall. I say fuck it. Let's go home. It seemed that today was not a good day for star collecting. Okay. Okay. Ooh, boy. Space food. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Go. No. The third planet Space Frog saw was a strange one, dark and lonely. Yes. He steered his spaceship to the lonely little planet. It was dark. He could hardly see a thing. Space Frog wasn't scared of the dark. Really, he wasn't. And neither is any lazy villager in Animal Crossing. Space Frog journeyed across the dark planet until he found a rabbit standing by a lamppost. The rabbit was crying. No, said Space Frog. What's wrong? Why are you crying? Was there anything he could do to cheer up the rabbit? Offer some space food. Unwrapped the space food and stuck out towards the rabbit. Here, you might feel better if you eat something, said Space Frog. The rabbit looked at the space food and Space Frog took food again. He looked a little suspicious about the space food. I'm good, thank you, the rabbit, who was still crying. Well, okay. Are you sure? You look sad, responded Space Frog. Oh, do you mean my tears? I'm just making tears for this lamppost. Is that a DIY recipe in Animal Crossing New Horizons? Can you do that in real life? If you can, let me know. Lamppost, repeated Space Frog. Why would a lamppost need tears? It'll be faster to show you, said the rabbit. They cupped their paws underneath their face, and the tears pooled together to form a soft glowing crystal of light. Is that a star? Asked Space Frog, eyes wide in wonder. A small one, but yes. Rabbit, said the rabbit with a smile. You can have it if you like. But don't you need it for the lamppost? Asked Space Frog. I'm waiting for a lamp to die out before putting in a new one, said the rabbit. If you say so, then. Space Frog took the little star from the rabbit and handed it over with a smile. Okay. Okay, same thing. 14 minutes in though, dude. So the frog can go. I still have 2 other options there to choose from. You saw that? An empty bottle and Froggy Bank. Nope. Yeah, yes. Okay, we will tell a joke. Knock knock, said the Space Frog. But the rabbit didn't answer. Space Frog couldn't tell a joke from that answer. Not what we do. We give a joke. Thought about it anyways. Probably was the right time for a joke anyways. I hope you feel better soon. Okay, said the rabbit. Rabbit didn't seem to notice, but that was okay. Space Frog didn't bother him. Yep, going back. Okie dokie, we're gonna go the space food again. You mean astronaut food, which is basically toothpaste, right? Come on, I want to blast off again! Not with Team Rocket, though. No. Space Frog kept flying, but he didn't find any good planets. No. Where should he sit? Back to the planets. No. No. Down to Earth. Okay. I think I've explored every possibility. The empty bottle. He put an empty bottle into a satchel. You never know when you might need an empty bottle. Okay. Space Frog held out his empty bottle and pulled out the cork. It made a satisfying pop sound. Do you want a cork? Space Frog actually hadn't thought through what he wanted to do. He was still thinking, and then the sheep waddled over, stuck out the tongue, and licked up the cork. Space Frog gasped, "You can't eat that!" Oh. Okay. Yeah. She basically shot out the star again. Lovely. Okay. I want an empty bottle. Well, I mean, doing all the multiple choices actually. What you call it? "I'll give you my empty bottle if you let me play," said Space Frog. The bear took a look. "Are there coins in your bottle?" Space Frog looked at the bottle. It was empty. We're fucking screwed. "It's a very useful bottle, though," said Space Frog. Okay, the bear gave Space Frog a hard stare. "Still not 5 coins, though, is it?" Okay, side, okay. Huh. That bear's not that bright. Really, though. Yes, I want to read again. For the a millionth time. Give me the empty bottle. 5, 10, 12, 0. Popcorn. SWAJP. Yes, I'll stop the spaceship. Oh no, I stopped at the wrong planet. Let's go back. We're not doing this one. Ooh, yes. I stopped at the wrong planet. I made a goof. Take the empty bottle. Do you want a bottle? Looked at Space Frog and then, okay, took the bottle. I looked at the bottle. Empty bottle. Let me borrow it. They were so unsure, but wait a minute. Before Space Frog had finished speaking, the rabbit had taken the bottle and uncorked it. Rabbit held the empty bottle under their face and let tears fall into it. And the tears filled the bottle and they began to glow. And then the tears came together, a brightly glowing crystal of light. "Whoa, is that a star?" exclaimed Space Frog. A rabbit-made star, yes," replied the rabbit. "I use my tears to light up lampposts." So that's why you were crying?" asked Space Frog. "Yes, to make a star light for this lamppost," responded the rabbit. "Are you going to put this one in the lamppost then?" Space Frog pointed at the bottled star. The rabbit looked at the star. "I think it might be too big, actually. Would you like to keep it?" "Can I?" Space Frog asked excitedly. The rabbit laughed. "Ha, sure you can. I'll create a smaller light, the lamppost afterwards." "Thank you, I'll treasure it." said Space Frog solemnly. The rabbit gave him a wave. If you come back again with a bigger bottle, I'll see if I can make an even bigger star. Uh-oh, go back. After he landed, Space Frog did not go home. Okay, he checked at the star. Okay. Oh. Okay. Cool. I want a Froggy Bank. Almost done. Space Frog shook his Froggy Bank. A couple of coins fell out. There weren't very many since Space Frog had recently used his savings to buy the new Super Froggy game. Okay. I'll pay you for a star. Space Frog held the coins out. The sheep stared at the coins. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna go back. Ooh. Yes. Shake Froggy Bank. 5 coins came out. Here, I can play. He proudly held out his 5 coins. Bear did not look too impressed, but she took the coins. Put your hand in this box and pull out a card. You'll get whatever prize is written on it. Space Frog nodded. He was prepared for this. Space Frog stuck his hand into the box and closed his eyes. He needed to pull the card with the best prize. Trust his instincts. Space Frog pulled out a card. It was a shiny gold card. No, shiny wasn't good enough descriptor. It was very shiny. Ooh. Even the bear looked surprised. That's the grand prize. She rummaged a bit behind the stall and held out a prize. A big sparkly star. Whoa, that's pretty. So pretty. Okay, he stared at the shiny star. Well, I guess I need to close up shop for today. Need to get another grand prize, rumbled the bear. Should I help? Space Frog asked, but the bear gave him capital L look. I have no fucking clue what that is. Okay, so he's just gonna go there. Oh boy, highlighted it all. Okie dokie, we're gonna go back. No! Yes. Space Frog shook his Froggy Bank. It made a jangling noise. Here, you can have my Froggy Bank if it'll make you feel better. It jangles, said Space Frog. Rabbit looked at Space Frog for a time. If they hadn't noticed he was there. It was because they hadn't actually noticed Space Frog was there. Uh-oh. That's very sweet, but I couldn't take that from you, said the rabbit, who was still crying. Are you sure? He said, you look sad, and responded Space Frog. Oh, do you mean my tears? I'm just making tears for those lampposts. Oh boy, I don't have a clue what to do. Go back. No. Down to earth. Okay, cool, that's it. Oh boy. A lot of reading. This is more of a, well, I mean, it's a game, but, I mean, it's more of a, more of a bedtime story, I would say. Huh. Not confused with the YouTube channel, the same name. Yeah, it's nice. Not much to it, but it was, nice, though. So, I'm Vampire Lord 1024, and I thank you for watching this Let's Play of mine. Oh, sorry. full playthrough of mine on the itch.io game Space Frog. If you enjoyed the video, please share it. Seriously, give it a like, subscribe, for real though. And follow me on my social medias listed below in the description of the video. Like I said, this is a premiere. I edited all this together. So I hope you all enjoyed. Of course, if you'd like to see me live stream and all that, just let me know, and I might do it again sometime when I'm not sure. Because I had fun doing it a while ago. And yeah, that's about it. So, thanks for watching. See you next time.